Man, there's going to come a day when your kids' eyes fill up with tears because they missed a shot, or they forgot lines, or they think they let you down. And you'll see it, the weight of the world on those tiny shoulders. And in that moment, not when they win or when the crowd cheers, but right there, when it hurts and they just want to quit, you've got one of the greatest opportunities you'll ever get as a parent, the chance to teach them how to get back up. See, the world's going to try to teach your kids that failing is something that they need to fear. But I don't buy that. And I don't want my kids to buy it either. Because resilience isn't something you're born with. It's something that you build. It's forged in those tiny moments. And yeah, it hurts, but it's cooled by the comfort of knowing they're not alone. You know, resilience isn't just a feel-good word. It literally means the capacity to withstand or recover quickly from difficulties. And that's what we want for our kids, right? The ability to get knocked down and stand back up. Hold on. I'll never forget when our son wrecked his bike. Mailbox shattered, helmet cracked, brakes bent. He was lying there in the gravel, tears rolling, totally defeated. Man, every part of me wanted to scoop him up, dust him off, and carry him home. Shield him from that pain. But you know what I felt God tell me in that moment? Be still, let him feel it. Teach him how to stand. So I checked him over, no broken bones, no blood. The bike was rideable. I put my hand on his shoulder and I looked him in his eye and I said, buddy, this doesn't define you. Accidents happen. We learn and we get back up. What does define you is the heart that God gave you and your courage to try again, even when you're afraid. We didn't pray for the pain to go away. We prayed for the courage to get back on the bike. And you know what he did? He stood up, hopped back on, and rode it home. Hold up. Listen, resilience is built in those small, ordinary moments. When your daughter is frustrated tying her shoes, teach her to try again. When your son wipes out on the playground, teach him how to get back up. When your kid fails a test, remind them that effort matters so much more than perfection. Romans 5 tells us that it's the hard stuff that builds perseverance, character, and hope. And man, don't we want our kids to have that kind of hope? But here's the thing. God doesn't promise us a life without struggles. He promises to be in it with us. And that's the same promise that we make to our kids. We don't promise them a life without scraped knees or tears or disappointments. But we do promise them, you're not alone. I'm right here. We'll stand back up together. Because one day, our kids will face a mountain that feels too big to climb. And in that moment, they're not going to remember every lecture or punishment. What they will remember is that you were there. They'll remember your words, your presence, and most of all, that you believed in them. Resilience is built in how we love them when they fall, and how we hold them up when they cry, and how we remind them that they can stand back up no matter how many times they stumble. And one day, you're going to see them stand on their own with quiet strength and unshakable faith. And you'll know that it was worth every hard, holy moment. So if this hits home for you, share this with another parent who's in it with you. And drop a comment. What's one way you're helping your kids build resilience? Let's build a generation that doesn't fear failing, but knows how to rise. All right, day 180 down. Remember, be kind, be great, dial it in, and most importantly, keep on sending it. All right, it's cold.